Hello, Spellweavers. We are going to tackle the tutorial today because I think it could use some explanation and some additional explanations. So, yeah, we're gonna hop in right now and talk about the game itself. Alright, here we go. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna read through the flavor text right now. You could do that on your own. I will use the arrow right now to discuss what a level is. So in Spellweaver, you have 6 colors. You have yellow, blue, red, green, black, and purple. Oh yes, purple. But we'll get on that later. So right now, I'm looking at 3 cards here. I have a creature card, the Lost Legion Spearman. I have an Order Shrine, and I have another Order Shrine. So Order Shrines do two things. You see Or here. Level, +1 yellow, or +1 mana. So I can't play anything without levels. That's that little yellow circle on Lost Legion Spearman, who is not a card in the game. He used to be, he's not anymore, so keep that in mind. And there's a card that looks exactly like this, but is better in the game. So, yeah, just remember that. So right now, yeah, we're going to play an order level. We're not going for mana or card. There are situations where you do want to do that, but currently we do not want to do that. We want to get our Lost Legion Spearman out, and he needs this little yellow circle, which we don't have. We have 1 mana, because we start out with 1 mana. But we're going to do an order level. Okay, and here we can play it now. Beautiful. Yeah, Hourglass ends turn. It looks like swords on attack or defense. It's the same button in the same place. There's also a little green check mark above here. Yeah. Just make sure you click the right thing when you're ready. Don't try to rush it. I've done that a lot of times, and it's been really unfortunate. Um, Not a fan of that. So, yeah, we'll hit that and go. Okay, he's playing a Goblin Warrior, and let's look at this card. Yeah, settle down right now. So he has 2 speed. Speed means it can attack and block things at the same or lower. So a yellow guy can block a yellow guy and a red guy. He can't block a green guy, and he certainly cannot block a blue guy, which is 4 speed. Uh, he's got 1 health, 2 attack, and I've got 1 attack, 1 health. I can take him out. This card is pretty much trash. Great for taking out 1 health things. That's about it, and maybe getting some damage in above him. But we don't want to do that right now. We want to stop him in his tracks. So, oh, also we have a 2 mana, 1 level card. We have 1 level, and we're going to use this for mana. Oh, look, we also draw a card. Very nice. We're not going to get mana screwed here. Bam. Oh, we got another mana. How nice. So we'll play him. I don't really care what you have to say. Okay, yeah, we're killing this. Card has no effect. Great at taking this out. Great value. Nice. We're doing great already. And then end our turn. Oh, damn. He's got a Goblin Warrior. Yeah, and we got a Vanguard. So let's look at him. He's got 1 yellow, 1 white. White means any color aspect. We're playing a mono deck right now, so we only need yellows, and we only have yellows. So we're going to do another yellow. Another order level. Went up with 2 right here. Bam. We're playing him. Yeah, it wants us to attack the creature, which you click on it, drag it, bam. Also, if this thing wasn't here, you see this green thing? You click that, it attacks the hero. He doesn't want to block me right now because he just loses the creature. Unless he's trying to save some phase damage, which honestly I'm already ahead of him. It could potentially in some games be a good deal. Here it doesn't really matter, it's a tutorial. Yeah, we're gonna attack. Bam. 2 phase damage. He's down to 13. This is already not good. It's already not good because I can block him. He fireballs me. Yeah, okay, he's exhausted now. Once he attacks, bam, he goes to bed. Some creatures don't do that, which we'll find out in a minute with this guy over here, but yeah. So he can't block now. Not that he could block the 2-speed creature anyway, because he's 1 speed. This guy has it. Alright, let's rock and roll. Oh, bam. See, he went face, which is called burn damage. So he used his spell to take this guy out. But if we look at the spell, creature or hero this does damage to. So he could have taken out my Elite Vanguard and attacked. Instead, he's going to lose it because he used it on my face, right? 2 damage, 2 health, 3 damage, 3 health. Both 2 speed, the yellow arrow. Yeah, he's done. Go to bed. Okay, yeah, this is, I guess, is important too. He's taking damage, but it's not persistent damage. When the turn ends, he has no more spells. If he had a little blue aspect here and can fire, flash freeze me, this guy would be done. So there's another phase after attacks where he can play spells. It's not like Magic, there's no stack, but there's like a semi-stack where I get a turn, he gets a turn to play things, and then we're good. We'll deal with that later, but for now, I'm good. He's going to heal up. We're ready to rock and roll. Okay, I've got my 2 aspects. I'm not trying to go up in that right now. I could, but it would be dumb. I have a shrine, so I'm going to use it for mana and a card. Yeah, you can say whatever you want. And oh my god, here we go, Knight Escort. Right, he's interesting because he can attack and then he can block next turn. He doesn't get disease, he doesn't get exhausted. That's this top text. It tells you what you can do with the card. Also, 2 speed, 2 attack, 4 health. This guy can be splashed, which means included in multicolor decks because he has a white. Not that he is right now, but, you know, in the future he might be. Also, we didn't mention this. So that's an uncommon card. How many levels of cards are there? Common, uncommon, rare, epic, and heroic. So this guy's 2 out of 5 in terms of rarity, which is how you collect cards and how expensive they are to craft, which means makes out of shards or dust or whatever game you're used to. This guy is not that expensive to craft. He's not that good. He has a cool effect, but there's a lot better ones in the rares and epics and heroics. So anyway, he can block and attack again. Doesn't get exhausted. He can attack and block again. Whatever. Yeah, so we're going to hit the green arrow now just to send him in, save some time. This is good if you're in competitive matches, because every second can count. Ask my boy Holly all about that. He likes to waste time. Speaking of time, I started out with 45 minutes. I've used 7 minutes already. He's used 14. Something to consider. Okay, Gigantodon. Namir doesn't care about this, but we want to kill it. So I think the optimal situation here, because he can block again, we're definitely hitting more fanfares. This allows this guy to attack, same speed creature. This guy to kill him and block next turn. And we can push 4 damage to the face. So why do I do that? Well, this thing is going to kill this guy anyway next turn. This guy can block him, but he's going to die. This guy can block him, but he's going to die. So because we use this spell and gain some health, this guy's going to do 3 damage. He's at a 5-1. And how damage stacking works in this game is important too. So he does 4 damage to him and 1 to him. It's not like he does 5 to the first and then you can just mess him up. It does 5, 1. So that's important to note. So we'll watch it play out. And obviously this guy's free. So he'll die. And he'll have 4 health. Still 3 attack. When we come back to board, he'll be dead. He'll be back to a 3-3. He'll be back to a 2-4 who can block any swift creatures, which are creatures that can attack right off the drop. He doesn't have any, but that's something you'll need to learn later as well. Boom. Boom. See, 1 attack. Did 4 to the first, 1 to him. And he readies again. See how he doesn't have Z's? He does. We're good to go. And this is called top decking, right? So I've pulled the card that allows me to win right now off the top of my deck. So this is the top of my deck. With this cool wolf guy over here, puppy, whatever you want to call him. So with this I can destroy any spell. Not a spell with 3 attack or more. It's an or right here, right? Destroy an enemy spell or destroy any creature with 3 attack or more. So we look at him. 3 speed, fast creature, pretty damn good. His mana cost, pretty damn good. You know, that's my opinion just in this game. Not a great card. He is a shaman, though, which we may see is important later. But 3 attack. That's what we're looking at right now. I mean, he's going to die to either of my creatures because he has 2 health. But he can kill this one, or he can block this one. Right now, we're going to make it so he can't do a friggin' thing. We're going to kill him. So I'm going to click and drag, just like bringing a creature on the field, and we're going to destroy him. Boom. Done. So then I go in with the kill and blow, 5 damage, right? He could have an instant here, but red doesn't really have any 1 damage things. Or 1 mana cost instance, so we're fine. And he goes down to -1. I'm at 17. Clear victory. Good night. All right, and that's it for today. Yeah, I mean, we'll give it a 4 out of 5 because I think mine was better. But sweet guys, sweet. And I'm done for today.